What the?
Thanksgiving. Is there any chance we could just not do this year?
Oh, not a chance.
Every year it's the same thing. You invite every freak of nature off the street.
What? Most of our guests are faculty.
Right. Freaks of nature off the street.
Oh, you know, this year I was thinking of inviting my TAs.
Ooh, now I'm excited.
Is that a turkey?
Yep.
What gives? You never do turkey.
Wait. You're gonna cook that?
Yeah, that's the idea.
But that's hard.
Bobby, I was elected to Phi Beta Kappa. I can cook fowl to specification, okay? Guys, it's a turkey, not a fusion reactor. Oh, really, you can take my word on this. You know, when I was growing up, we never celebrated anything. So I think holidays can be very important, especially if they're not overly commercialized or, you know, bogged down in religious ideology. Ah!
So, who else is coming to the potluck this year?
Oh, the usual, the homeless, a few migrant workers. I hear the women of the Taliban are free.
Guys, can't you feel it? Ah, the fall foliage, the gathering of disparate souls to celebrate our freedom and good fortune.
Come on, Bobby, we're gonna be late.
Yeah.
I'll have our boys and girls home by the holidays. That was Bobby's biggest campaign promise. With the War of the Americas long since declared a victory, we still had 40,000 troops policing the region. Bobby promised to have the troops home by the holidays. Everyone assumed he meant Christmas, but I knew in a McCallister house, the holidays meant Thanksgiving.
Is Courtney going to the potluck?
I don't know. Anyway, Missy's out of town, and if she's there and Missy's not, it'll be a thing if Courtney...
Caller?
Don't you have someplace to be?
Wait, maybe you're
Bell
right.
didn't ring yet.
I think he was on the soccer team.
Yeah, no. That was the ugly Matt. Matt Kramer was hot. Totally hot.
Sorry, did you say Matt Kramer? Did something happen?
Oh, my God. You haven't heard?
Heard what?
His mom found him dead last night.
I heard she found him hanging.
He's so sad.
Matt Kramer, wasn't that friend of yours?
We haven't hung out in a long time. You should get to class, Bobby.
Are you K-Jack?
I'm fine, Bobby. Go to class.
It looked like Bobby was going to pull it off. Then, a few days before Thanksgiving, the last ship, the William Jefferson Clinton, was heading out of port for home when we heard news of an insurgent rebellion along the coast. Bobby was forced to send the ship back. 92 minutes into their mission, the attack began. No one saw it coming.
December 7th, 1941.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
We are caught in war wanting peace.
An ever-expanding American dream.
We must go forward as one nation.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Good morning, Merle.
Hello, Grace. You look positively radiant.
It's Thanksgiving, Merle. Hope you and Esther can make the potluck.
We wouldn't miss it. Shall we do the baked Alaska again? I recall that went over rather well.
Well, I'm cooking a turkey.
A turkey?
Yep.
How daring of you, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
Oh, hi.
I waved to you outside. I thought you saw me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So the faculty's all talking about your famous potluck, and I just thought you should know that I make amazing yams.
Oh, I assumed you'd be with your family, so I...
No, they're going to be at the House of Virgin Gorda.
Ah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the yams?
Oh, excuse me. Just,
Oh, is the potluck a secret? Because, don't worry, I'm not going to mention anything to Merle or anything. Don't worry about it.
Tom, I think that, I mean, I really think that it would be better if we just, you know, if from here on out, it was just, nothing romantic can develop between us.
Can develop.
I think it's best for all parties concerned if we just cease and desist.
I don't quite,
The kiss was just a momentary lapse of reason, that's all. And anything further that develops between you and me is, at a minimum, unprofessional, and at a maximum, well, it's,
This is a new, take on things, isn't it?
Perhaps, but I've had a day or two to think about this, and I'm sure we can agree that it's really best to just wipe the slate clean and focus on the task at hand, right?
Sure.
Good. I knew you'd understand. So, I will see you in class.
Oh, okay.
We've all suffered a terrible loss. Matthew was a wonderful young man, full of potential, and he will be missed. Under the circumstances, Principal Farber thought it best to release the sophomores after this period. Tomorrow afternoon, there'll be a grief session to talk about what's happened. However, for anyone who needs assistance of any kind today, all our guidance counselors will make themselves available.
What's with him?
He knew Matt since kindergarten.
So you were friends with him too?
Not really. I knew him, but I didn't know him. I mean, he did great in school, put all his time into studying. He definitely didn't seem like the type that would kill himself.
What type is that?
I don't know. I mean, nobody picked on him. I mean, he never seemed depressed. I always thought the guy was just shy.
So how come Jack never introduced me?
They stopped hanging out like a year ago. I mean, I asked Jack a couple times why, but he never talked about it. Let me know if you want to grab lunch later.
Okay. See ya.
Many die too late, and a few die too early. Die at the right time. Thus teaches Zarathustra, Nietzsche's mouthpiece. To die at the right time. It's quite a concept. An elliptical one, yes, but all told, a caution to make the most of a precious life. Which to me just means watching less MTV.
I see it as elitist.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, he says as much in the next line. Even the superfluous still make a fuss about their dying. Nietzsche's just playing favorites, or did you skip that because it contradicted your point?
I suppose you could do better?
Yeah, I think I could. And I would start with Brecht. Don't be afraid of death so much as an inadequate life.
Maybe I should just stick to the Germans then.
Very good, very good. Although I doubt you'd be so facile without your notes in front of you.
Alrighty then. Life's splendor forever lies in wait, about each one of us in all its fullness.
Kafka. Okay, she picked the one cheerful line that Kafka ever wrote. You want cheerful? You want perky? I give you Stanley Kunis. In my darkest night.
When the moon was covered and I roamed through wreckage, a nimbus-colored, clouded voice directed me, live in the layers and not on the litter. I could do this all day, buddy.
Me too, but you'll need a pee break.
Okay, for those of you curious as to who would dare speak to me in this way, behold my little brother, Jimmy.
And if you think she's tough in class, try sharing a bathroom with her.
On that note, we are finished. Have a great holiday, everybody.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Tom, I'm Grace's TA.
Well, we're all Grace or something. Right. There we go.
Who?
Cute.
Oh, didn't notice.
Oh.
Come here. Well, at least you're still keeping up your reading.
Yes.
They don't mind books of poetry tucked into your apron at, what is it, Tuesdays?
Not Tuesdays, Grace. It's close with the wrong day of the week.
Oh, interchangeable. All those franchises with fried foods and frilly drinks. So what, you're still at the restaurant?
Yes, Grace, I'm still at the restaurant with nothing hanging over my head when I get home except my work.
Ah, yes, the mysterious, elusive, and as yet fictional novella.
Oh, goodness.
Now, I don't suppose you considered calling before coming.
No, it was a last-second decision.
Is everything okay between you and Jeffrey?
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Jeffrey had to work, and I thought, well, I'll spend Thanksgiving alone, and then I remembered, oh, there's this great potluck.
Yeah, that you've missed for the last 2 years.
That I've missed for the last 2 years, and I thought, gee, Jimmy, you really should remedy that.
Everything's really okay?
Yeah, it's great. Everything's really okay, but it's nice to know you're still a monumental pain in the ass. I just haven't seen the boys in forever. Don't they miss their Uncle Jimmy?
Immensely. And I sort of miss you, too.
There you go.
Hey, McCallister, come on. I don't have all day.
Right, Matt Kramer, social king. You got places to go and people to see.
Hey, at least one of us will get into a good college.
Good college doesn't mean a fun college.
Sorry, no time for fun these days.
Oh, tell me about it. It's like I never see you unless I'm at the library. Where did I go wrong with you? You need a date.
I don't think there are any dates left. You took them all.
Only taken one lately.
She's plenty.
If you're gonna make fun of Missy, at least do it behind my back like a normal guy. Why don't you come out with us this weekend?
You, me, and Missy? She'll love that.
Actually, I was talking about you and Stacy. Missy says she's into you. I could hook it up.
That Kool-Aid must have tasted good.
Come on, man. Stacy's hot. And she reads.
Magazines. Not interested.
We can go out tomorrow night, the four of us.
I wish we had an instant replay so that you could hear me say no twice.
What if we race for it?
I'll kick your ass.
You keep thinking that. But I win, you're going on that date.
Ugh, nice mess.
Well, this is what it looks like when somebody actually cooks.
Uncle Jimmy made me French toast, Mom. It is really good.
Well, sure, the man works at a restaurant. I'd expect nothing less. All right, now I have some work at the office, and then I have to start cooking. Of course, if you told me you were coming, I might have tried to get the work out of the way prior to your arrival, but oh no.
What about Bobby?
He's got school.
Hello, 8th grade. What's he gonna miss? Life skills? Never got much out of that class.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, come on, Mom.
Mom.
Mom, please.
Mom.
All right.
Yes.
There's an exhibit of Native American art at the university I actually was meaning to take him to. I think he'll really enjoy it.
I know I will.
Now listen to me. When you get back, I expect you to be able to teach me something new. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, Uncle Jimmy made me some French toast. There's more in the pan.
Not hungry.
Hey, Jack, we gonna hang out this weekend?
Sure.
All right. We gotta get going. Bobby and I, we have big plans. Come on, little man.
Wait, not so fast. Just in case you're tempted to ride on your death machine. Taxi's on me. I insist. Oh, and bring me some stuffing mix back from the grocery.
Stuffing mix grocery. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Have a good time. Jack, could you please wait a minute?
I gotta go.
So, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay, now I know you're not, because in 16 years, you've never uttered the word great, let alone felt it. Look, I know you're generally not into talking.
You usually do enough of that for everyone.
Come on, Jack. I know you've got to be feeling something pretty terrible, right? Look, I once had a friend whose life was cut tragically short.
Matt wasn't hit by a bus. He did it himself.
I understand. I want you to know that I'm here for you, and, in case you want to talk.
Thanks for the offer, but I got it covered. Can I go now?
Yeah, fine.
Principal Farber said you wanted to see me. Miss Kramer.
Jack.
Take all the time you need.
Sorry about Matt.
I came to clean out to empty his locker, and I thought I could, but I just can't. I'm not ready. If you could, maybe.
I can get his stuff. I can bring it by over the weekend.
Thank you. I know you weren't as close lately, but Matthew didn't have a lot of friends.
I think he kind of liked it that way.
He put so much pressure on himself to succeed. You know, he always wished he could be more like you. He worshipped you, you know. It would mean a lot to Richard and me if you could say something at the funeral.
Sure.
Thank you, Jack.
Wait. You cannot have fries without ketchup, okay? That's like having scotch without a cigar.
This is so cool. My mom would kill us if she finds out.
Right, then we'll be dead and she'll be alone. Then he'll be sorry.
You know, how my mom, sometimes she acts like...
Like my mother? That's Grace. See, she wants to make everything right, but in Grace's mind, there's only one definition of what's right.
Is that why my dad left?
Incoming. So she told you. See, there's many theories about why your dad left, Bobby, and your mother's are elaborate and convoluted, but they make her feel better, you see. And I figured your dad, he just left, that's all.
Did you know him?
Yeah, not well, but yeah.
What was he like?
He's a good guy. He's a good guy, your dad.
Well, am I like him?
You sort of like him, Bobby. I mean, in all the good ways you are. But you know what? You get a lot of good stuff from your mom, too.
Like what?
Like what? You ask a lot of questions. Like, you're smart, Bobby. You're like, what, half my age? I don't have to dumb it down for you. And you're curious about everything. That's good. And you got a good heart. Actually, maybe that last one you get from your father's side.
Hey, Tom.
Bobby, how's it going, man?
Hey, this is my Uncle Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, we met. Yeah, he grilled your mom in class. Most fun I had all semester.
Why, thank you.
Oh, yeah, can you maybe not tell my mom that we were here, will you?
Give me a French fry and we'll call it even.
You care to join us, Tom?
Well, I would, but I gotta order food. They're closed tomorrow, Thanksgiving.
Wait. You're not coming to the potluck tomorrow?
Your mom didn't mention it to me, so...
She must have just forgotten.
Yeah, forgetting's not really her style.
I'll say.
She said that anybody that comes to the front door is family. It's a rule.
Yeah, she's pretty big on rules.
Come on, Tom. You're gonna make the kid pout, plus you can't spend Thanksgiving alone. Just come.
Yeah, you have to come. Otherwise, it's just me and all those boring professors and that weird Merle guy who smells like fish.
Okay, I'll come. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, then.
All right.
All right.
Ciao. Ciao. How do you know, Tom? Don't tell me you're sitting in on your mother's classes.
Oh, no. He's been over a bunch of times.
Over? Into the house?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh. Matt's locker was right next to mine. I just feel so bad. Because there was this one time where he said hi to me and I just totally blew him off.
I bet she had a meltdown when Mary Kate went into rehab.
I mean, I didn't know he was suicidal.
I think it's safe to say the incidents are unrelated, Jamie. Who else wants to share? Who can tell us something about Matthew? Who he was?
I can't even concentrate because you're so...
No, I don't. Not your cheese.
Who in the world could live without cheese fries?
I definitely couldn't.
Oh my God, don't look. I think Lisa Miller got a boob job. No way. I'm telling you, they're bigger. Maybe she'll get dates now.
Yes.
Bathroom? We can totally pass by our table.
Told you this would be fun. Yeah, you lied. Stacy is definitely into you, man.
They're ridiculous.
They're just being chicks.
I didn't want to come here.
That's pretty clear. So why did you?
You beat me, remember? And we haven't hung out in a while, so I wanted to hang. With you, not Sweet Valley High.
Hey, I was trying to hook you up. Is that such a bad thing?
Just forget it, okay?
No, seriously, man, you haven't been yourself in months.
How would you even know what I've been? I've barely seen you since you started dating Fembot.
Oh, all right, back off.
How can you not see how shallow she is, Jack? All she cares about is her lipstick color.
She's my girlfriend, so just cool it.
Yeah, she's your girlfriend. Until someone better comes along. I heard she's been hanging out with Randy Bongard after football practice. Did you know that?
That's enough.
She doesn't appreciate you, and you don't care because she puts out.
I said shut up.
Okay, they are so fake. Seriously, plastic. I can't believe she's in high school. So...
Do you have anything to add? Jack, did you want to say something about Matthew?
Oh, no. No, I have nothing to say.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Mom. Where's the stuffing mix?
Oh.
Stuffing mix.
We forgot it.
I'll go get it.
No, don't bother. How was the exhibit, Bobby?
Oh, it was great. I love the art of Dana Tiger.
Yeah, she's a wonderful sculptress.
Great sculptures.
Dana Tiger's chosen medium is acrylic paints. You know, it's bad enough your uncle lies. I don't need it from you two.
Oh, come on. So we didn't go to the exhibit. So what? You know, I got to hang out with your son, who I very rarely see. Plus, he learned something anyway. What's the big deal?
The big deal is that in less than 24 hours, you have lied repeatedly. Now, I assume that you didn't take the taxi?
No, I thought the money would be better spent on hookers.
Okay. Right now. Right now.
See you, Bobby.
You're drunk at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
I had a beer, too.
Or 4? You smell like a brewery.
Have you ever actually been to a brewery? Because they actually smell like hops and barley. Plus, what? You gave up smoking pot an hour ago, and all of a sudden you're the anti-substance abuse poster child? What's that?
You drove my son on your motorcycle when I explicitly asked you not to. But worse than that, you did it while intoxicated.
We went around the corner, Grace.
And why didn't you tell me Jeffrey threw you out?
What?
You heard me.
You cut.
I called him. I was
between
worried
Jeffrey and me, and it's none of your business. Okay, it's none of your business. Plus, he'll be fine in a few days.
It didn't sound like it.
No, trust me, it's a fight we've had. We'll have it again.
Yeah, if you cheat on him again.
Grace.
He was the one decent, stabilizing force in your life, and you are determined to ruin it. What are you going to do now? You have no career, right? No real job, no boyfriend. You have nothing.
Well, I thought I had family. Forget it. You know, I'm going to get the stuffing.
No, you're in no shape to drive.
No. I'll walk it.
On the WB.
Where are the limes?
In the fridge, in the drawer. Now, has anybody seen the sugar?
Hey, Mom, when is the corn down?
When it's really yellow.
Yeah, but it's green corn for the succotash.
Oh, when it's really green? I don't know.
Yeah, nothing says Thanksgiving like succotash. Is the turkey almost done?
Yeah, it should be. Why don't you check?
Woo! Great. I can't believe it. It actually looks good.
Smells great, too.
Hey, try not to sound so surprised. I used to cook all the time.
Oh, yeah.
When?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, Bobby, can you get that?
No problem.
What are you doing?
Making margaritas.
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate your son's Mexican heritage into the holiday.
Here, Mom, yams.
Oh, who brought these?
Oh, Tom.
Tom who?
You know, Tom, the TA guy.
Oh, my God. What's he doing here?
I told him that he can come. You said that you were going to invite the TAs.
Plus, everyone's welcome at Thanksgiving, right?
Look what you made me do. Jimmy. Darn it. Now I have to go change.
Sloppy Sally. Messy.
What's wrong with Mom?
Now or in general?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing here? I thought like the whole town was at your house.
Good a reason as any not to be there.
Well, I cooked enough if you want to stay.
That's okay. I'm on my way to the store to pick up some stuff anyway. You missed the grief session.
Yeah. Didn't really see it being helpful.
Thought maybe you were upset or something.
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but it's not like every suicide reminds me of my mother. I mean, I'm always thinking about her anyway. And I didn't even know Matt, so.
Good. Well, I mean, good that you're okay.
Jack, I live with a father who doesn't talk and a sister who never says what she means, so I'm kind of an expert in non-communication, and I'm sensing that you didn't come here just to check up on me.
I was wondering. I mean, if somebody knew something about your mother that you didn't know, would you want them to tell you?
Yeah, definitely.
You don't even have to think about that.
No, it's an easy question.
What if it was something bad? I mean, not bad, but something that you might think is bad.
It doesn't matter. I miss out on another 30 years of knowing my mother, and anything about her, even something stupid or bad, would help make up for that. And besides, I'd never stop loving her, no matter what.
Happy Thanksgiving, Merle.
Is that a hint of time I detect, you sly minx?
Plan to avoid me the whole night?
I give social preference to invited guests.
I was invited.
Not by me.
Wait a second. So all of Hart, Missouri can come to the potluck except the guy that worked with you every day?
I told you we need to keep things professional.
Grace, look, if you can't handle being around me in front of all these people, how are we going to work together?
That may be a question we need to address, but for now, I'm hoping a brief respite will suffice. Look, I'm sure you can make good use of the time, Tom. There's an entire campus of pert co-eds just waiting to fawn all over you.
Wait. Co-eds? Is that what... That's why you're giving me this attitude.
I'm not giving you any
You
attitude.
saw me talking with Leslie. You have no idea what we were talking about.
What I saw was very clear. It was very clear, very common, and very appropriate. Unlike a lot of our conversations, and unlike this conversation, which, you know what, ends now.
No, it ends when you listen to me. I was not asking her out, Grace. I was breaking up with her. We were kind of seeing each other and it wasn't working out. Because I'm interested in somebody else.
Hey, there you are. Tom, margarita? This is definitely the better batch.
Jimmy, don't you think you better slow down? What is that, like your fifth drink?
What is that, like your fifth outfit? Say, who are you changing for, Grace?
We need to talk now.
Oh, we're gonna go talk. Enjoy your margarita. Why don't you just spank me? It'd be a lot faster.
You know what? Just keep drinking.
Hell, it is a party, Grace.
I work with these people. I don't appreciate you embarrassing me in front of them.
Oh, Grace, doesn't look to me like you need any help embarrassing yourself. Come on, you and the blue-eyed jailbait?
There's nothing going on between me and the jailbait.
Oh, please. If I pick up on it, how long do you think it's going to take these department stiffs to pick up on it? Looks like not even you are as perfect as you.
Oh, I don't need you to be perfect. I just need to be able to trust you for 5 minutes without supervision. I can't handle another kid right now, okay?
Not your kid, Grace.
Oh, really? Do you even have a plan of where to go? You don't have a home with Jeffrey anymore, or what? Oh, were you planning on making this your new permanent address?
No. I know better than that, Grace. You don't come to Grace for hospitality. You come to Grace to be judged and lectured so that one day, if you're lucky, your life can end up being everybody as empty and miserable as hers is.
If I'm so unbearable, why'd you bother to come?
Because I had nowhere else to go. The second you turn 18, don't walk, run.
Hey. Hey.
Look, I was a dick last night.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going through some stuff.
Well, maybe if you told me what it was, you wouldn't have to be such a jerk.
It's complicated.
Oh. So without a 4.0, I might not be able to get it, huh?
That's not what I meant.
Why are you emptying your locker?
I quit the team.
What? Why? Oh, is that complicated too? You ask me, you spend enough time alone already. That's probably why you don't have any social skills left.
No, that's not it.
Well, what the hell is it then?
I can't be around people right now. Now, I can't be around you right now.
Why not?
I'm a dick when I'm around you. I become a dick when I am around you.
Gee, thanks.
It's not your fault. I can't explain it. Something's happening to me, Jack, and I don't understand it, and I can't stop it. And being around you and Missy just makes it worse.
What are you, like, jealous of me or something?
No, not of you, of her. Of her. I think that I'm in love with you.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not...
No, I know.
I like girls.
I know. I tried to stay away from you, okay? But because it was easier than hearing that you didn't feel the same way. But I thought that if I didn't tell you, that I could just hope that maybe you... Oh.
Have you tried talking to your parents about any of this stuff?
You're right. As it is, I'm not near perfect enough for them. My dad will go ballistic.
Well, there are counselors and things you can talk to about
I'm not gonna talk to anyone else about it.
What's the big deal? It's 2003.
Not in Missouri, it isn't.
It's not that big a thing. My uncle's gay. So is Marcus's cousin. No one cares anymore.
They can't help me! No one can. I'm sorry I even told you. No, get off me, okay?
Sorry. I really think you should try and talk to your parents.
And I really think you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, McCallister, come on. Coach is waiting for you.
Mom. Well, wake up, it's for you. Come on.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Who is it?
Uncle Jimmy's at the police station.
Yeah. We'd seen this sort of thing before. Surprise attack on a holiday. This kind of thing was almost par for the course after 2001 with the fundamentalist factions. Their plan was to fly a civilian aircraft into the USS Clinton, and it was almost a success. But how they managed to get that plane within 500 yards, no one was really sure. Our guys were able to shoot them down, just not fast enough. When it was over, the skirmish left us with 10 sailors wounded and 1 dead. Petty Officer Joseph Bryce.
Such a pity. Assuming they took my personal items, they'd return all of them.
You think a gram of cocaine is funny, huh?
Personal consumption, Grace. I wasn't dealing or anything like that.
You've got to stop, Jimmy. You're not a teenager.
Grace, it's late. I'm tired. I smell like jail. Can we please just give it a rest?
Oh, sure, we can give it a rest. You know, I'm aware that this is, in many ways, my fault, okay?
What, that I was busted for a gram of coke or that I work in food service?
All of it. I see now where all the problems began. I do. In that moment, when Dad kicked you out, and I had a home, and I didn't
and you had a kid, and you had a relationship that wasn't working, and you had 3 jobs, I might add, and it was all a very long time ago.
Yeah, well, I would do it differently now, that's all.
Listen, Grace, all due respect, okay, I'm not screwed up because you didn't help me. I'm not screwed up because I'm gay. I'm screwed up because I'm a screw-up. That's what I do. And I know I could have been a whole lot of things, but I'm just Jimmy. I like guys and drinking and art. That's me. And if I can live with it, so can you. You be the frictionless plane. I'll be the bump in the road.
Oh, I'm the frictionless plane?
Yeah.
Oh, please. Jack hates me because I can't give up pot, okay? And I'm on the cusp of a completely inappropriate relationship with a man. Count him, 20 years, my junior.
You didn't make a damn fine turkey, though.
I had to call the turkey hotline.
There's a turkey hotline?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey.
What?
I need you to stay clean.
I can do that.
Yeah? You can?
Yeah.
If, I mean, you were gonna stay a while, were you planning on, I mean...
I don't have to stay with you. I mean, I made some friends in lockup. They must live somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's great.
What? Wait.
Petty Officer Bryson was a 22-year-old from Maryville, Tennessee on his first tour. Bobby, of course, felt responsible for his death. I went in with the Bryson's number at their farm and waited for him to make the call. He looked at the number, hesitated. I couldn't blame him. Then he picked up the phone. But he didn't dial the Brysons. He asked his secretary to order Marine One.
Brought Matt's stuff from school. Where do you want me to?
You can set it down right there. Okay. Susie.
Oh, can I get you some tea or soda, Jack?
Oh, I gotta get home, actually.
Thank you for this. We couldn't...
No problem. Mostly it's just books and stuff.
Well, we appreciate it.
I'm very grateful that Matthew had you in his life. You were a good friend to him.
He was a really good person. I'll miss him. I don't know if this is the time or not.
What? What is it?
Since I'm going to be speaking about Matt, I just wanted to tell you.
You don't want to speak?
No, it's... Matt told me something, and I thought you might want to know.
What is it?
I think Matt was... He told me he was...
No, don't.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
What doesn't matter, Susan?
Whatever he told you is between you and him, Jack. Please. Just go.
Wait, what's going on, Susan? Jack. What did he say to you?
Matt was gay.
He told you that? Susan, did you know that? What did you say to him? Oh, my God.
When the doorbell rang, I thought maybe Joseph had managed to slip away early. He'd just been advanced to Petty Officer 3rd Class, and he was so proud. He wasn't supposed to be home for another day, but I thought maybe he'd caught a break and he'd come to surprise us. Well, you can imagine my shock when I opened the door and there was President McCallister standing there. I could hardly speak. I've never even met our mayor. I was thrilled. I mean, until I realized.
Are you nervous to talk at the funeral?
No.
You know, stuff must have been really bad for him to kill himself.
If you ever had a problem like that, you'd tell me, right? I mean, if you didn't have anyone else to tell.
Like what kind of problem?
I don't know. Just say you would.
Usually you just tell me to shut up.
I'm not talking about stuff like that.
Yeah. Sure, I'll tell you.
Hey, almost ready? Bobby, would you mind going to watch your uncle? He's emptying the dishwasher, and I'm not sure he's up for the challenge. all right? How'd it go with the Kramers?
I used to think Miss Kramer was a good person, but she wasn't there for him at all. You do the weirdest stuff in the world, but you never abandoned me.
Try not to judge her too harshly. Sounds like she was just ill-equipped. You know?
I'm no better than her. Matt told me he was gay, and he liked me. And I wasn't okay with it. I didn't.
Hey, Jack, there are limits to what we can do, you know? Even under the best circumstances. We can't save people, even if they want to be saved.
I could have said something, or not just ditched him. Why didn't I help him? I could have helped him.
Jack. It's okay. It's not your fault. Jack. It's okay. It's okay.
The president apologized. He said it was his call, his responsibility. But he wasn't trying to make it all right. I think he knew that we would never recover from our grief, just as he hadn't when he lost his brother Jack. But I think he also knew that in the face of my son's heroic death, the only respectable thing to do was to come there and give us the news himself. And he didn't leave after that. He stayed for hours. On the eve of the holiday, he shared Thanksgiving with us the only way any of us knew how. We gave thanks for Joseph, for the life that he'd had, and for all the things that he'd brought to us through the years. We told him about Joey, and he told us about his brother Jack.
Call the Trevor helpline for gay and questioning teens if you need to talk. It's free and confidential 24/7.